and gentlemen, boys and girls, goblins of all ages, welcome back to another edition of the greatest goddamn D&D stream on this world and the next here. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. You got Carlos Garcia, aka the nastiest poo in all the land, Captain Rampoo McNasty, oh yeah. And of course, I'm not here alone because I got my epic Stormbreakers with me. We got Langston Embershroud, we got Manto Surmeister, we got Crick eating some garlic, and of course, to take us upon this epic adventure, the greatest god in D&D and another land, here, it's Nate Gonzalez, take it away.
Thank you, Mr. McNasty, and welcome back, everyone. Tonight's Sunday night edition. Let's get rolling on into this thing. Quick recap of what happened on our last shorty, and leading the characters up to where we are now, and jump on back into this thing. So pretty much, just to sum it up, en route to the Rocker Brawl, the characters, you guys discovered a derelict nautiloid ship drifting in an asteroid field. After going around and checking it all about, as you're leaving, only too late did you guys realize that another dangerous ship, this giant spider ship, was lurking nearby waiting to spring its trap. And kind of a little what I was saying at the end of the last game before we closed up, I said just as you guys were making ready to leave, a dark shape glides across the face of a nearby asteroid. It's another ship. The new arrival resembles a giant spider complete with long delicate legs and web-like rigging. Starlight gleams off its metallic hull as it creeps silently towards your vessel, and Captain Sartell yells out, "A night spider! The Neogi were using the Hawk as bait, and we've flown right into their web." And as you guys are looking straight on at this giant spider ship making its way closer and closer to you guys, not quite sure what to do, as she knows that these Neogi raiders are much more powerful than what you guys are. Suddenly, as she's about to start spouting out orders and whatnot, two galleons glide into view and begin pummeling the night spider with ballista bolts and mangonel stones, forcing it to break off its attack and make for cover among the asteroids as it turns around quickly and flies off into space once again, disappearing from the scene. And here are those heroic ships on the side that come in and save the day. And Captain Sartell, of course, wipes her brow with this rescue mission coming aboard, and looks over at you guys and says, "Well, that was a close one. Wonder who we have to thank for this one."
Dare I say, hell if I know.
Please don't let it be other people looking to steal anything we might have. I need a break.
Well, it seems as if the enemy of our enemy is our friend.
The last time we said that, there was a giant hairy monster that jumped us.
Valid. But we whooped its ass, though.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how much more ass whooping I have in me for the day.
The two galleons come up on the two sides of you all, slowly up to a stop. You guys see the ship to your guys' south is manned by a Githyanki captain standing at the front of the ship, and a crew of Hadozis, a bunch of like monkey-looking humanoid shipmates. And as the captain kind of begins to walk forward to the front of the ship and make a signal to Captain Sartell, he looks over at you all and says, "Well, Sartell, what are you getting yourself into these days?" She kind of looks back at him. It's like, "All right, I know this one. Commander Darvik, it's good to see you," and gives him a salute. Appreciate you guys coming in there in the last second like that. Just her heart's beating out of her chest. These Neogis, I thought we were going to be done for in a second and become their slaves. And Githyanki, you see him with disgust in his eyes. She says, "Slaves, under my watch, there will be no slaves." She says,
I like your watch.
Well, thank you. Where are you guys heading?
Upset. The Rock of
Going to the
Brawl, I
captain.
believe.
To the Rock? Well, you're not too far away to travel. We've been keeping an eye out here. Any sorts of troubles. We're willing to escort you all back to the Rock if you would all like another watchful eye, set of eyes out here. Could be useful.
I would not say no. Me personally, I'm on board.
Sartell's absolutely. Darvik, that would be most appreciated. I got some new friends here who are trying to make their way there and, and see the Rock for the first time. And you see the Githyanki kind of just give a nod. We'll make it there by morning. You follow our lead, and the incorrigible back there kind of points to the other ship. They'll follow close behind you guys and make sure that you stay safe for the rest of your travels. Sartell just kind of once again, thank you. I could get into a whole story what we just ran into on that nautiloid, but we could definitely use the rest, and the precaution is much appreciated. Kind of just gives a nod, and you see the Hadozi all start to turn the sails around and get the ship turned about, and he says, if you guys are ready, we can make our way to the Rock as soon as possible.
Rest sounds brilliant.
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Okay. Begins to turn the ship around, and you hear Sartell stomp down to the deck. Flapjack, let's get us going. Right on, Captain. And you're going vroom, 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 making like motor sounds down there. And as you guys begin to list off into wild space, following behind these ships and making your way to the Rock of Brawl.
He's just in his own little world down there.
He is. As you guys are on your way traveling there, of course it's been a long day with adventuring, seeing this decrepit ship and running into some monsters on there. Anything that you guys wish to discuss or do before you take a rest and continue on your travels?
I actually look at the captain and I say, is that the captain fella, the Yankees that you were mentioning last time?
He is a Githyanki, but he's not a part of a Githyanki crew, per se. He's a commander of sorts. He leads these, I don't want to call them bandits, but they're mercenaries, work for hires. And they keep an eye out for a lot of ongoings out here.
How come he's not part of a crew of his own people?
That's something I'm not exactly sure of. He's a great commander, great captain. The Hadozis are amazing shipmates. They work very well together, almost like they are one hive mind. Just kind of laughs at herself. This is funny to say because, of course, the Githyanki's hate the mind flayers that are hive mind, but they're not truly a hive mind. They are just work as like one machine almost, all working very swiftly and in unison together. But many people go on about their own ways. He looks over at you, and why aren't you not with your own Dragonborn?
I guess I have to ask my mother that, but I was never given the reason why.
Pat you on the shoulder. Didn't mean to break into something so deep like that.
No, it's okay. And I turn around and a single tear goes down my face.
Just gonna scratch your head. Oh God. Not the best with words. Crick, I could use some food. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yes, food. I would love some food too.
It's a fresh wound, Captain. Good God.
I'm sorry, I had no idea.
I've always wanted to try my new recipe of Mother Loves Me soup.
right.
She doesn't know what to say to that. She's like looking around at all you guys. Please, someone else say something.
We'll ask a question. With Captain Commander Davik, are we gonna like owe him compensation for this, or is he just like this goodwill of a mercenary where it's chill?
Why are you making it sound weird? It's like...
Because I don't know what we could offer.
Sometimes you have to pay to play, guys.
We are we're kindred spirits in a way.
Fantastic.
So I have a feeling this is going to be something that, he scratches our back right now, and perhaps in the future I'll scratch his, but, his back is his back.
Yeah, again, you're making it as weird as Langston over here. And,
I'm bad with words. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I guess I'm scratching backs. All right, fine. Game on. Point me at the back. Miss is exactly the whole point of that.
Nice.
Oh, God. All right, well, I'm excited to try Crick's dish, but regardless, I could use some rest. I don't know about the rest of you all. Should be able to make it to the rock by the morning, so anything you all need to take care of, make sure to do it now, and should be there soon.
Alright. Well, perhaps we get a little rest while Crick makes a delicious feast. Just let us know when it's ready.
It will probably be ready in the morning, but we'll see.
Incredible.
That sounds very open-ended.
You said that ominously.
I am pretty hungry, so, just saying.
All right.
By the way, how do you know when it's morning out here? There's no sun.
You just know.
Oh, good. Helpful.
Yeah, very, very
Crick,
helpful answer.
Crick looks up at this guy. Oh, it's morning.
So, is the soup ready?
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay, I guess I'll go get to it, and I pull the giant. I'm been carrying around this giant barrel of garlic that we found on the ship this entire time, and I just start through the ship down to the galley.
Like Will Smith dragging the table with Men in Black 1.
All right. As you all situate yourselves for the evening, Crick making some food and getting that simmering for the night. Anything that you guys want to do before we take a long rest?
I would say, go ahead.
Nah, okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of poking around the ship, picking things and touching it. What's the condition of the ship at this moment? Is it full health?
Not full health. You guys, yourself and Langston, I believe, were doing some work on it the day before, and got it repaired a little bit, but definitely could use a little bit of repairs. But you guys are pulling into the rock by the morning, so Captain would maybe see you poking around and looking at all that stuff. She's don't worry about any repairs. We'll get taken care of when we get to the rock. And really, you guys need to be focused on finding Crux out there too, Commodore Crux.
Oh, that's right.
That's fine with me. I was just kind of poking around,
No, understood.
seeing what needed to be done. Really, I'm just I think we're all due for a little nappy poo, so to say.
Yeah, I appreciate the interest, but we'll make sure it's all taken care of.
Oh, I'm not interested. More or less just obliged.
So again, I'm not good with words. I'm not sure which one that one means, but I bid you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of nappy poo, where do you take a dump around here?
Oh, there's a bathroom down there. Not too far away from well, Flapjack has got a little GI issue, so we make sure to keep the bathroom close by his Spelljammer room.
What do you guys do with it after? Does it just float into space?
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, that just doesn't sound couth.
I mean, we could pay someone to take care of it, but then, I mean,
That's money.
exactly. You get it.
That's fair. Anyways, I'm gonna go find the old black hole, if you know what I mean.
Just got a few of those.
And I gotta find the bathroom.
All right. Yeah, you go down the lower deck, down the hold right down below, and yeah, easy enough. You find that stall. It's just a single kind of room. Platform extends out from the wall that has an open hole in the center of it, and with a lid closing it for the time being.
I'm gonna do my thing.
Oh.
You can cut away from me from this point.
And
Oh, you think so? So you open up the lid, and
I need a con save.
you think we can cut away?
Yeah, left it in there.
What's up, Manto?
I would pull out the crystal stone as well as the ring that I found.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could be able to kind of study, focus on both of them, but just like I pull them out.
Yeah.
And especially the stone kind of feel like really catches my eye. So like I first like have my attention on this, and I'm really like looking over that alien engraving on it, and just like kind of rubbing my hand on it, seeing if there's like any, I guess, arcane energy to it or any like deep meaning to it.
Hell yeah. As you hold that and you begin to study it and try to search for deeper knowledge and answers, go ahead and roll an Arcana check for me, please.
Oh hell yeah. Arcana check.
First roll of the night.
Oh, nat 20.
First roll of the night. Nice.
Whoa.
Immediately you feel this surge of energy kind of after like investigating it for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so. You begin to decipher the glyphs and the strange alien writings on it. You feel this energy kind of pulse into your body, and as if you've been imbued with some sort of or you could potentially be imbued with some sort of ability. As you hold the stone in your hand, it begins to levitate and circle around your head and spin around your head. And you know that this stone seems to possess some sort of arcane powers in it, as if it's a conduit, a vessel to be able to store spells within. And as it spins around your head, and with a natural 20, you could feel that currently what this possesses is at least one, like there's one less charge in there, one less usage of being able to cast the shield spell from this. I'll go ahead and just send what the item is. It's an Ion Stone. I'm going to send this to the loot pile of reserve, and it has one charge of shield in it currently.
Okay.
You can attune to that
so-
if you'd like.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it just acts as something to hold a spell scroll essentially.
So let me go ahead and I'm just gonna copy and paste this into the game log. But no, so what it does is a spellcaster can cast spells into it for you, and then I'm so sorry, I pasted it as like a block of text.
Okay.
And then you can, as an action, toss it into the air and it'll circle, orbit around your head. And as it's in that position, you can use it to cast any of the spells that are stored in it. It can store up to 3 levels worth of spells, so that means you could cast or store 3 first level spells in there, 1 third level spell, a second and a first level spell. Currently it has 1 shield in there, 1 shield spell in there.
That's awesome.
This could be fun.
It could be. Yeah, you could hold one fireball in that.
That wasn't what I was thinking. What? Who would think to do that? Me.
Would I also? Would it be too much to also, I guess, study that ring tonight too?
As you're observing the ring, you notice that it doesn't really seem like there's any arcane nature to it. It just seems like it could be a valuable piece.
Okay, understood. I'm gonna, if I, still can take this time to attune to that. I'll take the hour just to kind of like really like become connected with this stone, so that I can attune to it.
Yeah. So like anytime you have like a magic item that you guys like don't know, if you do just attune to it, you will then innately know those abilities, which is essentially what I was like doing with you there. But you rolled that nat 20, so it's pretty impressive. We just rolled with it.
No big deal.
Yes. So as you figure out the secrets of this Mind Flayer stone, this Ion stone, you realize the potential it has to hold arcane secrets for you, someone who doesn't have, the only person actually in the party who doesn't have arcane abilities. So very special for you to find that in particular. Anything else that you do or anyone else wants to do?
I mean, that's it for me, if anyone knows.
Cuckoo. Let's continue on then, right? Or Langston, you said you want something?
I was going to just see if it's cool. Can I just do a check-in with my deity real quick? It's been a minute. Can I just go to like the cruise quarters on the ship and just be like, hey, got off kilter for a bit, but just kind of want to check in?
Absolutely. Go ahead and make a religion check.
Can do. 16.
16? Yeah, as you kind of stand in the corner and kind of just speak out into the ether, hoping that your deity will hear you. You get, as you're like, I would imagine maybe staring out into the actual like wild space currently.
Oh yeah.
You watch as you see dozens and dozens of blinking stars and planets and probably wild space systems out into the distance. You don't even know what's potentially out here, as you've only been really out, here for 2 or 3 days currently. And as you're watching and praying and looking for an answer, you see this big flash of light in the distance, and you watch it sail through the sky into a trail in the direction in which you guys are heading, and it fades off and vanishes.
Okay. I am gonna take that with a grain of salt. I will salute the imaginary path. And I think I'll just keep staring out at wild space, just kind of taking in the sights now that, some of the like anguish from Toril and everything's kind of subsiding, coming to peace with it. I'll just kind of take in everything.
Love it. As you take that in, feel extremely small in the vastness of wild space. A small piece of an infinite picture. Y'all find yourselves finally with a little bit of peace for the night and comfort knowing that you have people watching, protecting you for the evening on your travels to finally make it to the rock. You guys keep on saying you're going to get there, keep getting interrupted. It's only been a couple days, but regardless, you guys will continue on safely and soundly now. As you wake up the next morning, feel free to take a long rest, everyone. Any spellcasters, feel free to swap out any spells if you need to.
Sir.
And I guess before I get onto my thing, Crick, was there something that you wanted to do with your mother's whatever surprise?
Mother loves me surprise.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So I guess as everybody's out, someone's he's in the toilet. We're out on the top deck and we're hanging out downstairs looking at gems. Crick is sitting there with this big giant pot, and in it is a giant bone. And we've noticed like there's actually no meat on the ship, but for some reason there's just a giant bone in this thing. and he's crushing handfuls of garlic into this pot. He picks up the spoon, tastes it. Another handful of garlic. It's about ready. One last secret ingredient. Loss. And he looks up and he just stares out in the distance, and a single tear comes down his cheek. But it's not a tear. It's a piece of those little Susan nanobots, and it hits the boiling water and it pops and has like a little tiny explosion as it sizzles down, and everyone on the ship just smells the last dish that their mother cooked them. It's just a sensation inside of them that's just a little weird. And then he puts the lid on, lets it simmer, and then he goes and turns back to his desk and starts working on this kind of like red gem and the parafit of cured wounds.
Hell yeah.
Like a couple hours in on that.
Hell yeah. Do you also work on any sort of like mechanical infusions for the night?
Oh yes, I do. So I will pull my shield out. It's a regular shield. It's actually harder than it typically is. And I pull this like nano skin off the top, and now it's just a regular wooden shield. And then I start screwing in basically like little explosions on it as I make kind of a repulsion shield out of it.
Oh, shit.
And then I'm also going to, I start just working on my boots, and I kind of put some of the like little nanobots like in it, but there's like a line of them on the bottom of each one as I make boots of the winding path as well.
Oh, cool. Awesome. That's dope as fuck. With all of that, I love the loss thing, especially. Go ahead and take heroic inspiration for all of this jazz. A reminder, heroic inspiration now is not just re-rolling a d20 check. It is, you can re-roll any roll now. So if it's like a damage roll or a healing roll, you can re-roll that with your heroic inspiration now.
Nice.
Cool. As we continue on,
can I get any hours for the creation?
Yes, go ahead and roll roll d12.
D12. Fiver.
Cool. Love it. Alright, so as you guys continue on, the morning has come now, and the captain has a big smile on her face, and she looks over at you guys and is like, I have a feeling that you're gonna like the rock. It's one of a kind. All sorts of walks of life roam around here, and you can really, it's a small, in a grand scheme of things, it's a smaller place, but you can really spread your wings out here and be your true self. All walks of life welcome at the rock. And
Say, we smell what the rock is cooking. Or is that Crick? It smells delicious.
You know, I haven't smelled a smell like that in like 45 years.
Speaking of smells, did you guys see that giant explosion that let out last night, floating into the space? It was crazy. It was my first open space poop. It was crazy. It was massive too. It really made me experience the vastness of the universe in a whole new way.
Did it leave like a stream of light behind it, sort of like a little?
Yes,
afterglow?
exactly.
Oh,
It was
fuck me.
crazy.
Oh,
It was
absolutely, fuck me.
really wonderful.
Did you happen to do it after we went our separate ways? Was it like a cheeks hit the seat kind of release?
Oh, it took a lot of work to get it out, to be honest. Something that special definitely takes work.
Do you say your name when you're going number 2, like as it's about to hit the waters? Rampoo.
Speaking
you
of
know?
Come on.
I've never shared that with anybody. How'd you know? Crazy.
Lucky guess, I guess.
he knows our thoughts.
I almost feel like you have to with a name like that. That's probably why you ended up with us. Your mother named you such a shitty name and you got bullied.
Oh, whoa. The Rampoon name is very majestic in the Dragonborn. It's about the fanciest name you can have.
Does it have any meaning
I guess not in space.
in
I mean,
Dragonborn
shit.
culture?
What do you think? Some kind of dumbass, obviously. Ram shit.
And ram, and I hear ram in Dragonborn means the, so it just
That's right.
translates to the shit.
That's right.
Incredible.
Anyways, Langston, good to see you this morning. I pull out
Hello.
my crystal, and I give it to him. I'm like, give me fireball in this.
I like lean forward and tap it, and I'm like, ooh. You got something lodged in there already, but I can give you the next best thing until these are exhausted. And I'll burn a scorching ray and store that in there for him.
Yeah, fine.
So, I mean, hey, brother, listen, first of all, welcome to the Arcane. Happy to have you. Welcome on board. Need any tips, pointers, whatever. Fire up me, Crick, Rampu. And also, with that one, pretty much, if there are 3 people pissing you off, then that's unfortunate. But, yeah. Call it Fireball Mach 2 would be the best way to use that.
Yeah, fireball junior. Okay.
So when you use that attack, we'll just have Tommy roll for you because it's his ability checks, his spellcasting for that. I love that though. All right, as you guys continue on, and Sartell with her spyglass out collapses it. As she does, she points ahead, and you guys can see as your ship approaches the Rock of Brawl. Sunlight illuminates the rooftops and spires of a city sprawling across the top of a gigantic asteroid. The asteroid's underside holds strange structures as well, fortresses clinging to the rock and massive sails catching invisible solar winds. Ahead, wooden docks jut out from the end of the asteroid where a variety of ships are moored, bobbing gently in the stillness of wild space. Space-dwelling fish begin to dart away as your ship adjusts its heading, gliding smoothly towards the docks. The piers and their workers grow clearer as figures poised to catch ropes and secure your ship are ready. The city itself seems to stretch endlessly before you, a bit of a chaotic mix of vibrant streets, narrow alleyways, and towering spires. And as the ship slows to stop and the lines are secured, Captain Sartell steps up, surveying the bustling docks before turning to you all with a grin. Says, "Welcome to the Rock," she says as her voice carries over the sounds of the busy harbor. "This, my friends, is where we part ways."
Hmm.
I don't like you.
Yeah. Thought we got on pretty well. That's kind of a sad welcome.
You know, I know that you all have your adventures to take care of. Your battles against the Astral Elves, and well, Flapjack and myself, we have our own priorities as well. And as much as we've loved taking care of you guys, getting to meet you, and and having some fun battles with you, the little guy and I, like I said, we've got our own prerogatives, our own priorities to take care of, and well, you see a single tear begins to, and she wipes it away before it even develops. I'm really gonna miss you guys.
It's a good thing I didn't waste my time working on your ship last night then.
Oh,
But
well,
nonetheless,
didn't think you were going to anyways.
thank you for what you've done for the crew. We really appreciate it.
All right.
We will certainly miss you.
Feeling is mutual. Again, Commodore Crux, GIF, he's gonna be
Thanks.
he's gonna be helpful in helping you guys get some more information about these Astral Elves. He's had his own run-ins in the past with them. If you need to find him, or when you need to find him, I should say, he'll be at the Happy Beholder.
That's a good name. Should
I
be
thought that
able
was like
to
a
remember
myth.
that.
Oh yeah, it's a very popular tavern down here in the lower city.
Huh. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Guess, yeah, I'm good to go.
She kind
I
of
guess this is goodbye.
extends her hand out to you and looks at your like arm and the way it is, and just trying to figure out how to give you a handshake, and kind of just reaches out and grabs like the center of it, shakes it up and
Yeah,
down.
I would kind of like hold it up towards her like face, like almost as if she should kiss it, and then she's looking at like the little like fibrous like prickly hairs that's
Yeah.
sticking out from it.
She kind of just grabs on and shakes it up and down. It's been nice getting to know all you guys, and good luck in your adventures. I hope, kind of grabs her collar. I hope your planet it makes it out okay.
Why doesn't anyone ever kiss my arm?
I think we'll be able to find some people.
I'll try my luck
Nice
at
to
the rock.
meet you.
It's been a pleasure, Captain. It's very impressive that you run this ship all by yourself. And he turns away. Doesn't look at Flapjack at all.
Is he-
Just jumps off the ship.
As she's like walking, like extending her hand out, you guys each walk by, like it's like a end of a baseball game. You guys all shaking each other's hands or whatever. Flapjack is out with a tentacle, like kind of like a little bit before her, and you guys all kind of walk past him. Oh yeah, no, okay. Kind of recoil each time you guys walk on by.
Aw.
And
No, I'm not gonna hurt his feelings.
I was gonna
give him a
say, I
pat.
had never had beef with Flapjack.
Not
Frick
great.
just stops and looks at him.
He just
Doesn't
hears
put
in
his
his
hand up.
mind. I'll miss you,
Counts to
Flapjack."
10 in his head, and then walks again.
So don't worry about him. He's just special.
I kind of always had this demeanor about me where, whatever happens, but something about him, it's really... Am I weird?
Oh no!
He's-
But what's normal, anyways?
Looks up.
I kind of like look at him.
His eye stalk, one goes one way, the other looks up this way. You're right. Kind of recoils back down and readjusts. You're right. What is normal?
Exactly. And by the way, before I go, I'm so sorry for what I did to your bathroom last night. First space poop. Very weird.
First one is always a doozy.
You can say that again.
Sometimes you call it a
Don't.
poozy.
You should just call it a
One's
dookie.
always a
A dookie? I'm gonna
That's
use
right.
that. That's a new one.
Damn it, why didn't I say
Anyways.
that? I was thinking it.
Come on, Ray.
Guys, stay
Come on,
safe,
Neto.
and hopefully we'll
All
meet you
right,
in our future.
Alright, this is the longest goodbye ever.
Yeah, Captain's like, alright, well, I have my own errands to run as well. Flapjack, if you guys forgot anything, your wallets, your keys, or anything, Flapjack will be here watching the ship. You guys, enjoy the rock. She kind of just dips on down the dock and sees a couple people waving to her. She catches up, hey, Bruno! She runs on down and disappears and begins conversing with them.
We should just follow her.
And to be fair, we it's not that we have any money or anything to do anything with it. So
Are you
Kinda screwed.
insinuating I should steal money?
Yes.
No, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's a great
of
idea.
all the
We have
times that
been
it
here
would be
for
a good
30
idea,
seconds. There's no way we're stealing already.
Well,
No way.
Maybe we find a shopping place where maybe we can trade some of the stuff we found.
Oh. Not what I thought you were
That's
gonna
actually a good idea too. And
Do you think-
naturally we are immigrants to this new land, so let's find the pets.
say. Let's just hope we don't get put through.
Too soon.
Oh no.
Too soon. Too soon. Too soon.
I'm hungry.
You look kind of like a cat.
They didn't say anything about
There goes
rifling
Brandon, too.
crickets or bugs.
But yeah, it's a good idea actually to sell the stuff with the things we have, Cricket.
Well, first
We-
things first, I do think we should ask someone about this frickin' Happy Beholder Tavern, talk to Commodore Crux, and then sell some things.
Like it.
I'm in.
Let's go.
Yeah. As you guys get
After
off,
you.
if you guys get off the ship, you see right before you looks like a little small makeshift marketplace happening. It turns around the corner and up some stairs to a little bit higher up elevated part of the lower city over here. See a man out there selling some wares of weaponry and armor. Another man out with some vegetables and fruits, a cart of cabbages. And as you turn around, you keep on seeing a couple of other like more common adventuring gear and things like that of the sort. But of course, the city is yours to explore. This is just what you see before you.
Okay. Well, definitely can't do anything until we trade our goods, so let's try to find that first.
Hey there. Do you know where the Happy Beholder Tavern is?
Hi, my friend. You new here to the Rock. Everyone knows where the Happy Beholder is.
No, I'm not new. Well, it's just been a while, you know.
Been a while. You see him look up to the
Space.
sky.
What are you looking at?
Nothing. You just go around the stairs up here. As you follow it around, you're gonna end up running into it soon enough.
Thank you. You got some nice knickknacks here.
Name's Pretty Rack. How can I help you?
You just did.
Johnny just got it.
Wait, what's his name?
Pretty Whack.
Oh, fuck.
Titty whack?
It's Pretty Whack.
Well, I guess you could give a dog a bone, you know? Or a thrycreen.
If you're looking for a bone, we got some up there. Madame, who now has some?
Alright.
Who now?
What?
I'm so confused. What the hell's going on?
Thank you.
I'm looking
wait.
at did you catch any of that? I am so confused.
Yeah. We just gotta go this way. We just gotta go this way.
All right, we're
Is there anyone else here besides you? As I look at the guy.
I'm the only one selling the weapons and stuff right here, but I mean, there's more people here in the city if that's what you're asking. There's a lot of people.
Okay, good.
Ah.
We should leave, guys. I start walking away from this person.
But I haven't even been able to show you my Cutco presentation.
Now, do you buy weapons too?
I have been known to buy a weapon or two.
Oh, well, I go ahead and show him the sword that I took from. You think Scimitar?
I think was he just breaking up for me, or was that for everyone?
That was weird.
Me too. Yeah.
I heard short sword in there somewhere. That was it. Up. Yeah, you're breaking
need
up,
to
dude.
restart, probably.
You're muted, maybe?
Nah, I think he's completely just breaking up. Yep. He says, well, spit it out, boy. Spit it out. I don't have all day. Come on.
Well, while we wait, what could I get for this great club? As I put this giant club.
Ooh, that is fantastic. I don't know why you're underselling it.
Okay, how about this fantastic club?
Could probably do a gold piece for that.
You know what? I'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah, certainly. Looks at it. Not too many dings in it. Wife won't mind. Puts it behind him, not in the pile of stuff.
I kind of hear that interaction. I'm like, I've got this.
Oh no.
Oh, Luke's breaking up now too.
Like flies.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now.
Hear you now.
Luke was just
All right.
freezing now.
So I take that elf sword that I got from that elf I couldn't use, and I put it in front of him, and I say, "How much can I get for these one guys?"
He looks
Believe,
at that.
This is a rare one.
Begins to wipe his eyes. Whoa now, I don't mean to state the obvious, but you're not an astro elf. How'd you get one of these?
I fucked that elf up. That's how
Kind
he
of
got in
looks.
our way, and I didn't like the way that he got in our way. If you know what I mean.
See him kind of tighten up his
Growl.
posture a little bit. Oh yeah. Go make an intimidation check. You can make that with advantage, actually.
Yeah, buddy.
As this is going on, I'm also looking around as they're talking about an astro elf that we just killed to see if any people are like listening in or
Yeah, go
being
make
creepy.
a perception check. 14. Okay, with that, yeah, he like looks at you. I won't ask any more questions. Wow, he kind of picks it up. Do you mind? As he goes to pick it up. Oh, he begins to look at it and look at the working on it, and like it's a strange kind of alloy, metal used on it compared to the rest of his weaponry. And wow, this is extremely lightweight. Even a woman could hold this one. He's like kind of bouncing it all around, trying to figure out what to do with it, and looks down and is like, well, I don't know how to price something like this, to be honest with you.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, I'm not much of a kind of looks around. Well, I don't really sell that many stolen goods or goods I shouldn't have in my possession. But I may be able to take it and find someone who does do that kind of work. With that in mind, kind of looks around and give me a second. Opens up his little satchel and starts counting gold pieces in there. I think the best I could do for it is 100 gold pieces.
I look at it, and I take a bite of the gold. So you know what? Got yourself a deal there, buddy.
Kind of looks at it. Yeah, he certainly kind of tightens the leather satchel, ties a string around it, and tosses it your way as he's holding the blade in his hand. He throws a fabric over it and tucks it underneath the rug behind everything in the back, and says, "I'll make sure that this gets into the right hands." Carlos, I think you're gonna have to disconnect and reconnect again. I think Luke might need to also.
Really?
Oh no, you're good. You just looked like you've been frozen
Okay.
for the last
Yeah.
couple minutes. Yeah, Carlos, go ahead and disconnect, I think.
He looks like he's pondering.
Yeah, for the
Right?
last 5 minutes.
Really thinking about selling this sword.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get the 100 gold pieces. You can certainly add 100 gold pieces to your inventory. Take out that sword from it. He looks around and is like, I really appreciate the business. If you guys are looking to sell something, though, or buy something, rather, I typically like to make money and not just give it out.
No thanks.
Okay, I understand.
Just
Oh,
so
wow.
accepting.
He's like, you can tell he's visibly nervous around you guys, especially learning that you guys have apparently wiped out an Astro Elf and taken the blade from him.
Is there anybody here that could help with pricing some gems?
Oh, yeah, certainly. You could go talk to Felby's up in the shop right next to the Happy Beholder.
Well, that's great. Gentlemen, I'm ready to go there if you are.
I can't even begin to ponder affording anything. I was just here kind of I was window shopping.
No windows here, so sorry. You might have to check at the Pain Emporium.
Oh, perfect.
Is that next to the happy beholder as well?
Oh no, no,
Or is that why they call it the Happy Beholder?
no.
Never mind.
Uh, oh, I get it. Alright. Lord Luigi, he's no peeping Tom.
All right. Well, let's head up, guys.
Thanks for your time.
No spices here. You can check next door, though.
My God, he's on a roll.
It's an herb.
Fuck. You see him kind of shake his head as he looks down and you guys begin to walk away. Yeah, you walk by a guy selling herbs, spices, vegetables, fruits. Looks
Look at
around.
that time.
Lord, I don't have enough left. He kind of wisps his white hair back.
That was deep.
Oh, you guys just looking around, or can I help you find something?
So you're looking for more time, buddy. I just pick up the one little sprig he's got.
Off. Blows it like dust in the wind now.
Well, thanks for your time.
Any, don't mention it. Yes.
And I just take it.
Oh, you run off as you take that. Doesn't know that we usually give the first one free. You guys run off.
And I'm just thinking, sucker. I'm totally back.
I'm totally back. You guys continue on up these stairs. You see another blacksmith selling armor, a woman with baked goods, pastries out, and then another selling more produce and fresh goods. The commotion of the market is lively. People coming in and stopping by and grabbing some things as you guys are window shopping for the time being. But you get on up here and you turn the corner. You see it opens up to the lower city a bit more. Down to the south, you see a couple of patrons spilling out of a tavern with acting a little bit boisterous. You hear some music playing from within there. And to the north, you see some glowing chromatic orbs of light illuminating a shop to the north. Actually, let's get some different music on.
It's creepy. I look at that shop to the north. Say, well, seems like that's a popular place. Let's go check that out.
Let's go say hi.
Alright. You guys continue on into the city now and you make your way on over to a shop. But as Langston, you approach the doors spread wide open for you, opening up the portal into this shop. And inside you see it illuminated with these purple glow orbs on the ceilings, floating close by the ceiling rather, and a few assortment of goods in here, and a couple of nice pieces of armor and weaponry and books and tomes, scrolls, and at the desk you see a gnome, a gnomish woman with purple hair and a little like almost like meerkat looking animal on her shoulder running all around. And you guys walk on and she gets on her, you see she gets about 2 feet taller as she stands up on a box behind the counter and says, "Hey, welcome. I'd be happy to help you all find some goods if you're interested." You see she has like a book in front of her with a couple of scribblings that she closes and puts off to the side. My name is Felbees. I'd be happy to help you.
You said she had potions too?
Yeah, she kind of gestures behind her to a variety of potions.
So my lady, what kind of potions do you have available here?
She's like, "Oh, why don't I, and she pulls out a piece of parchment on the counter and slides in front of you. Here's a list of our goods for you. So you can click that note on the note icon on that token I just made visible for you guys, and pop up everything that she has in here. She says, if you have any questions, of course I'm here to help you. nothing too fancy down here in the low city, of course, but I'm sure you'd find some goods that you'd be very pleased with.
So,
You can click any of those items and it'll take you to the D&D Beyond link page also.
That's dope. Well, milady, I will take from you 2 potions of healing, please.
Certainly, yes. We do a deal, actually. If you buy 4, you get the 5th free. So I didn't know if you guys are all working together as a adventuring party. She get a little excited when she says that.
Well, gents, does anybody want to go in?
I quite literally only have 15 gold. If this can get us something, by all means, take it. Then I'll just throw what I have to Rampu.
We need 85 more if you guys have it. If not, no worries. I'll just get my own 2.
I
mean,
have
I've got-
20 copper if that helps.
No, it doesn't help, Craig. It's useless, actually.
Oh, did you guys add 33 gold pieces that we found on the ship last session?
Yeah, but that was between everybody, right?
Correct.
Everyone got that
It
out.
was 100 total.
Oh,
everyone
everybody
got
got
33.
33.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I ever said.
Wait, that
Divvy
math
that
doesn't
up.
math anymore.
You should know
It's
that
25.
doesn't add up.
You guys aren't a
anymore.
party
It's
of 3
25,
anymore.
Yeah, right.
25 each. Yeah, so if we all put that together, then we can get 3 more healing potions for the crew.
I mean, yeah. Fuck it. I'll throw myself
The
back
potion
at
of
15
healing,
and give my
they're
share.
50 gold pieces, so it'd be 200 for 5 of them. Because buy 4
Yeah,
get the 5th free,
exactly. But I'm buying 2 already for 100 that I just got. So then.
So you just need 100
throw in
more.
another 100 more.
You take my 25. Fuck it. I'll stay at 15.
And I would give you. Wait, so you have 100 gold pieces. You said, well,
I'm
125.
throwing 125 myself, so I just
Alright.
need you guys to throw in 75.
So if everyone throws
Alright.
in the 25 that they got on the
25.
ship,
Yeah.
Yep.
so
I can do that.
just don't re-add. Yeah, don't add that gold to your sheet. Cool. So yeah, you guys passed over those 200 gold pieces. Oh, thank you. Business has been a little slow. I appreciate this. And she kind of pulls it all aside and grabs a couple of the vials in the back. And you know what? Here, she has the 5th, the red vial of potion of healing. She puts that to the side. I like you guys. And she grabs a blue vial instead and puts that down. Says here, pushes that up for you guys. This will give you a little bit extra, and that's a greater healing potion actually.
Oh, shoot.
So we got 4 regulars and a greater healing.
Yep.
I'll just hold to them for now, but as we need them. Unless you each want to take a regular potion of healing, and I'll hold on to 1 potion of healing and the greater healing. Since I threw on 125.
Looks fine with me.
Yep. I'll grab my
makes
healing.
sense.
So everybody stack a potion of healing.
Done.
I'm always looking for some goods as well. I can tell that you guys aren't from around here, so especially if you guys are from faraway lands. They usually especially do well in here. People looking for a souvenir to grab on their way out from the rock. So if you guys are looking to trade or sell anything as well, I'd be happy to check out what you have.
Oh, well, just out of curiosity, I just realized the sword and that scimitar were 2 separate things, so I still have a scimitar I can sell. For just this regular old scimitar you got here, it's pretty sparkly, pretty cool, and I do a couple like, you can slash and bash. How much would you give me for that?
For one of these, I could do maybe 5 gold pieces for that.
5 gold pieces. I just gave you so much business. How about bump that up a little bit?
Yeah, she looks at it. Yeah, maybe if it was imbued with some sort of magic, but I'll probably only be able to get 7, maybe 10 if I'm lucky for it. so I'm kind of at a risk.
Well, you know what? It is just taking up space. I'll take it. Fine.
Thank you.
I would toss over the after studying that ring with the red stone and not kind of coming up with anything other than the fact that it's just nice aesthetic piece. I would be like, here. I'd give it to her and be like, can I get anything for this? I guess mainly it'd be the gem. I don't know. You tell me.
Ooh, that is a very nice piece. That definitely, she kind of observes it a bit closer. This feels strange. Kind of looks at it and observes it a bit closer and sees the tentacles on it. She's like, oh, this is from Mind Flayers?
Probably.
Oh, wow. What? Well, that is quite nice. Never seen one just like this. Huh. I could offer you 75 gold pieces for this.
I didn't realize it was that valuable. I might keep it then. Nah, who am I kidding? 75 gold pieces sounds great.
So, there's a couple people out there who are collectors of such ephemera from Mind Flayers and Lithids. Might be able to land in the right collector's hand for a good bit of money. Without that in mind, though, it's worth what it is in your pocket, I assume. But I mean, the Mind Flayers, it's hard and rare that someone ever finds a piece like this from them.
I mean, you have no idea what I had to go through just to get that.
I can only imagine.
But 75 gold pieces, that's cool with me.
Cool. She passes over the gold for that, takes the ring, and she puts it like in a velvet cloth and wraps it up very carefully and puts it in a wooden box and puts it underneath the counter. Is there anything else I could help anyone else with? Any other goods that you're looking to maybe get rid of?
Can you put that little note icon back?
Oh, did it disappear?
For some reason, it did on my screen. Maybe because I refreshed. I don't know.
I'm gonna hide it
There
and
we
then
go.
make it visible again. And then maybe that'll do it. Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright. Guys,
And-
yeah, go on.
Can you help price some of these gems?
Oh, certainly. Yes. You see she's got a collection of a few in the corner on a back shelf behind her. Yeah, I would definitely love to look at some of these oddities that you have. What gems do you have?
I have 5 jasper and 3 blue quartz.
Okay. How many blue quartz?
3.
Okay. She looks at the blue quartz. Says, "I can give you 30 gold pieces for these quartz here." The jasper. She looks at it. This is another very nice specimen. Each one of these. I can give you maybe 200 gold pieces for these.
200 for them.
Wow.
I think that's fair.
Again, there are people coming in here, all smithies and stoneworkers of sorts, looking for the perfect specimen to fit into hilts and handles and armors and wedding rings and all sorts of things, and I think these will make perfect specimens.
Yeah, you hear that? 200 gold pieces? Drinks on Crick, you guys.
As Crick looks around and notices like no one's sharing their money, and he looks over at Langston and he just walks over and goes 50-50, and he hands Crick 125 gold pieces.
Wait, you hand Langston 125?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Langston gives you back all of it because I'm like, I don't think you remember. You helped me get this armor. I'm actually in debt to you. Please don't make me further in debt. I will spontaneously combust.
Goes, well, you did just give me 125 gold, so I guess we're even.
No, Craig, he's giving you your.
No.
Never mind. Yep, you're totally even, Craig. You don't know him.
Stop, let it happen.
Nice,
He
Lynn,
was.
you don't know him. You heard the man. You are totally even.
And he goes, and then Crick starts like looking in the air and like kind of shaking a little, and he goes, I gave you 50, you gave me 125, and he hands you 75 gold, and he goes, okay, that's your cut.
I look at Crick and I'm
Like,
just like,
let it
there's no
happen.
way you'll take this back, will you?
He's already
absolutely
walking away, not listening
Okay.
to you at all.
super. This
Incredible.
So he gives you that, and then he actually starts like as he's pulling the money back out, like a little piece of paper falls out, and he's like, "Oh yeah," and he picks that up and takes it over to the girl, and it's this kind of drawing of a necklace with the golden locket in it, or a red gem locket in it, and it's, hey, you seem to maybe have an idea about magic in this lovely place. Any idea how to make one of these? And he pushes over, and it's the cure wounds lock or whatever it is.
Yeah, Parapet, it regenerates
Yeah.
your health if you drop down to 0, right?
No, I can double hit die rolls.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, she begins to look at it, and well, the properties of this, and begins to explain and goes in detail of it. It could be replicated, I guess, in terms if you were to able to extract and maybe get some sort of fluids from maybe a scrivener.
Can you spell that, please? As he takes out a pen and starts writing down whatever the hell it is you just said.
Yes. She begins to spell that for you. Let me go ahead and make sure that I spell it right.
Scrivener blood.
Oops.
Scrivener.
Did I call it the
Do you have
wrong
any
thing?
idea what they look like?
Yeah, I guess most people compare it to an alien-like shark.
That sounds interesting.
Sorry, not
Have
scrivener.
you ever had
Scobber.
shark fin soup?
She looks at you. No, I haven't.
It was a delicacy in our world.
In what world is that?
It doesn't matter. It's not going to be there soon.
Whoa.
okay.
That's dark. And you see the little meerkat on her shoulder, like duck down underneath her cloak and like hides its eyes as you say that.
Well, those lovely astral elves decided to make it filled with little vines.
Oh,
So it is sad.
that's well, I've heard about that Toril, and been trying to maybe do that to other planets and stuff too. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry that happened to you all. You know what? It's usually a good cure for something racking your mind like that and really getting to you, and something that you really can't do anything about. Well, let's get a nice big frosty pint.
Speaking of that,
It's not a bad idea.
are we done here?
But actually, just a quick question on these space sharks.
That's a no.
You mean they just float around space?
Well,
Our sharks swim in water.
yes. The way space works out here is it kind of is like their water.
Whoa. Weird.
Yeah. I bring them up, but I really hope I hope you don't have to run into one day.
Yeah,
We'd
me
take it
too.
out anyways.
Sounds terrifying. Well, especially without a ship. I don't know what we do.
Yeah, especially with a ship.
Speaking of ships, do you know any captains around here? Any outgoing ships for the next few days? We are kind of stuck here now.
If you're looking for a captain, most of them that come in here, set up and dock at the lower city, they go over and they grab themselves a frosty pint at the Happy Beholder.
Gents, I think we should go to this Happy Beholder, get a frosty pint, and we could potentially find ourselves some work as a crew, you know, on someone's ship. Maybe hunting monsters or something, you know.
But one thing to keep in mind, don't call it a frosty pint when you get there. It's a weird system. I brought it back from the lands I used to come from. Pints and ounces and liters and things like that. They don't call it that there. So just ask for a big cold one, and he'll know what you're talking about.
Big cold one. Yeah, I like that.
A leader?
Yeah, it's a whole system. It makes sense to me. Other countries are like, what the hell is that? A liter? Why is everything breaking down to hundreds and tenths? And it makes perfect sense. It's whatever. Don't need to get into it.
I only drink kilograms.
Must be a lot of kilograms.
It's quite possible.
It's a lot of kilograms you must be drinking. Alright, well, I appreciate everything, and bar's that way. She kind of points over, and the doors flap wide open once again. And you see a couple patrons spilling out of the bar, hobbing and grabbing each other, and like, you know what? That large Luigi, he's not half as large as he thinks he is. And the other one says, yeah, but he's twice as large as... No. Your mom is twice as large as he is. Just laughing and like, what the fuck? Pushes him off. You see him get into a little bit of a scuffle, and they disappear out into an alleyway. And you guys make your way on out here, and you can hear the music coming from within. Sounds like a nice jaunty tune being played. The music, though, coming from for Rampu and Langston, I guess specifically, it sounds very foreign to you guys, for lack of better words. Very futuristic and like unlike the harps and lutes and sounds that you guys are used to down in Toril. There's a lot of beeping and electronics noises and strange kinds of loops and things like that happening on.
Going. What the hell is this?
That's the Cantina band.
I hope they play this same song.
So, no.
And as you
If it's
guys,
coming from a bar, is it draft punk?
yes. The door opens up and you hear, everyone give it up for Chateau Gnome! And everyone gives claps in there. Gives the clap, and you hear this song is called the Pink Centaur Club, and starts to play a song in there. You hear the beep beeps and the boop boops, and everyone starts to do a little bit of a dance. But again, to you guys, it's like a dance like you guys have never seen before. Everyone's doing what they call someone as you guys walk in. She's like, everyone do the swarm, and everyone starts standing up and dancing side to side and bobbing their head around, and then one jumps down to the ground and starts doing the worm, and it's like, that's the swarm. And I was like, what the hell?
Well, I think we have to drink to either make this cool or forget this ever happened. So
Correct.
Langston straightens up because he definitely wasn't gonna join in on the dance. It's like, absolutely, big cold one. Yep.
I walk up to the bar.
Just tapping his foot.
Yeah, as you walk in, you see a large spherical creature with eye stalks and a watchful central eye tending the bar in this establishment, filling one side of a table meant for 6 down on the south side of the restaurant. You see a broad-chested, hippo-headed man with a green parrot perched on one shoulder, and you guys walk in here. You get a couple of stairs. One haggard figure kind of squints at you guys over an enormous tankard, and then waves, and then everyone keeps on continuing on to what they're doing.
I approach his little stool and I sit down, and I say, "Barkeep, how much is a cold one around these parts?"
A cold one, you say? Hey, you come to the right parts, my friend.
That's not the accent I thought that you would. Never mind. Yes.
It's a
How
demographic thing.
much would that run you?
How much will it run me? It's how much it will run you, my friend. One gold one is one gold piece. We keep it simple here at the Happy Beholder. Everyone happy if you're happy.
I like it. Well, I'll take a cold one, please. And I go the cord down.
The one gold one coming up, and you see an eye stalk reach over and grab a mug, wrap around it, and begins to fill it up. And he turns another eye stalk to focus on another one of you guys. And for you, my friend.
I'll have what she's having.
I'm a he.
I'll have what he's having.
That's better.
One cold one for the strange bug friend coming right up.
Do you also have food here by chance? It's been a while since we've eaten. I'm waiting on this soup.
Lord Luigi has the best linguine in all the rock abroad.
You guys eat linguine out here? That's again,
Well,
it's completely defying expectations.
Yes, what else would we have, man?
You have men?
You see, rolls back and starts chuckling. His big toothy grin goes by. This one's a funny one. What do you eat, little fella?
That's a good question. Can I have a beer?
One beer for the little guy. Sure thing. He's once again scooping around and grabbing these mugs. He's got 3 eye stalks filled with mugs, and he spins around, drops spinning them. As he drops and spinning them on the bar, he slides in each direction to land right in front of you guys at the appropriate drink in front of each one of you guys appropriately, and says, "Can Lord Luigi help you wayfarers?"
I'll take some of that linguine, actually. You hungry?
Lord Luigi's famous linguine, absolutely.
I
get
think
my.
we're.
Oh, go ahead.
I think we're here looking for a captain. Commodore Captain.
Oh yes, you're looking for a captain, eh?
Yes, a Commodore Captain. I like nudge Manto.
Says, yes, well, you come to right place then. All sorts of captains come here. You looking for anyone in particular?
I think a gift captain. Captain, I don't know.
As you say that, you hear a large belch, and everyone in the bar turns their head down to the south over here. As you see a gift with a green parrot on his shoulder, inhaling a whole swine in front of him. He's got a massive mug foaming over, and just takes a big bite off of like a whole thigh of this pig, succulent and dripping down his chin and his shirt. And he sits back and he looks at the parrot. Here you go, little buddy. He tosses him a little bit too.
As Crick notices that, so every time you've seen Crick eat, he puts it in his mouth and he spits it into another bowl. It's the first time you've ever seen him drink beer. That happens. He looks at him. He just takes the beer, puts it completely down his gullet in one like faster than gravity motion, doesn't spit it out, and you just see him just shiver and go, "Now that's a captain."
Look at Quick. Stop saying that, goddammit.
He's just staring at him now. Shall we, gentlemen?
I guess that's our guy.
The gift notices you staring at him as he tosses the bit of swine over to his parrot. And as he does with the big mug in front of him, he waves at you guys and then gestures for you guys to come on over.
Well, I take my cold one and I say, let's look at the bartender and say, let me know when my linguine's ready, eh?
Hey, I'll bring it right to you, man.
Yeah, totally. Had a turn over. Then I walk over to the captain.
So, yeah, you guys walk on over as you see this, like I mentioned, this large hippo with a pipe hanging out of his mouth, billowing some smoke and a little bit of the swine greasiness dripping down his chin. He wipes it up as you guys get a little bit closer to him. Hey, welcome, my friends. Commodore Crux here. How can I help you? So you looking at me from across the bar, me and my friend here, and he gives you a wink.
Yes, we've been looking for you, Commodore.
You have found me. How can I help you, my friend?
Well, long story short, our planet was overtaken by some astral elves, I believe, who decided to implant it with giant vines, causing, its pending doom. And now we're kind of stuck here, around space.
You see, as you mention the astral elves, he gets a little bit of, like, he begins to lean forward intently and kind of actually shoves his tankard to the side. Go on, tell me more.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know much. We were, out in a port city, much like this, when all of a sudden, the ground started shaking and these giant vines started attacking everything and killing everything in sight. We were just able to escape on this ship that ended up being some sort of space traveling ship. Well, when we saw our planet last, it looked like the vines were enveloping the whole thing almost.
You see him start to get a little excited as you're talking about this, but as you begin to mention the vines and now your planet's being ravaged, you see him get a little, kind of sinks into him as he kind of shakes his head a bit. The astral elves, a pain in my ass. See, well, I've had a history with them, to say the least. But he kind of looks around. Why don't you all sit down for a moment and please have yourself some of this, some of the swine.
You had to tell me twice, and I scooch right next to him, and I just take a big old piece, demolishing it.
I introduced myself, of course, Commodore Crux. Please, who are each one of you before I go on and possibly, say a bit too much?
As I, in between engulfing myself with this pork, because I'm starving, I just go, name's Captain Rampu McNasty. This here is my crew. They call us the Stormbreakers.
Oh, didn't know there were folks around. Where'd that come from? Rampu, the Stormbreakers. And goes and, a formal introduction for each one of you all would be nice as well.
Let's introduce yourself, boys.
All right. I'll go. I'm Langston Ember Shroud. I am, one of the Stormbreakers as well. Pretty much, holy man. I'll, show my scarf and, do, fluttering my fingers to, show some, radiance and fire. Be like, I am, also kind of in the midst of looking for these astral elves and hope you can help us. And you'll see me get an eye twitch when I say that. Just try the fury comes back. Just knowing where they are after what they did to our world would be nice.
Kind of looks at you. You don't mean to, maybe ask inappropriate questions, but you yourself kind of looks around. You an elf as well?
Half on my mother's side.
Okay.
I still have a mother. Looks at Rampu and is like, "Oh God, it's hitting me now."
And looks over at Manto now. And you, my friend, I know I'm ready for it.
Check. 1, 2.
Loud and
Right
clear.
here. very nice. Manto Zermeister. I guess I am also part of the Stormbreakers. And that's about it.
Man, a few words. I like it. And looks over now at Crick. And you, little buddy.
Well, you can call me first mate. Crick, crick, crick. And then he reaches out and grabs a piece of the pork, and he just starts chewing on it for a second. And he just kind of like spits it out, like dribbles down his chin as it exits his body. Yes, I'm the brains and the bronze and of this operation.
So you're definitely bronze, as he knocks on you.
No, I would say I'm the good looks of the group as I kind of hold out my arm for him to. The pleasure is mine.
It's the guy. I think you guys are gonna like my crew. You guys are weird too. In the best way. In the best way. He looks at it and he puts a piece of swine in your grasp. Here you go, buddy.
Actually, it's better than a kiss.
You know what? Yeah, I think that's kind of that might be better than anything you could get.
Wasn't expecting that either. I will be expecting that from now on.
Fuck kisses given free.
That is the expectation now.
Pork.
Swine in my hand.
It's like, alright, so now that we got the formalities out of the way, please, I don't mean to be excited about this. I just, you can see, I've been back here. A friend of mine, my old first mate, she's got my ship right now on borrow. I've been kind of slacking about the rock and enjoying my time here for a few days, but this has me intrigued. Can you tell me some more information that you may have?
I mean, I kind of told you everything that I know. No, it's not like this happens every day. The planet gets invaded by a foreign species and destroyed.
Yeah, so those astral blights, they've just, I guess, at this moment, they're growing and continuing to feed on Pearl's energy. We have been told that there's really no way of stopping it once it starts. Unless you know something that most other people do not.
I can't say I do, but when was the last time you saw the Astral Elves?
Ooh, what, 2 days ago? Yes.
Yeah, they jumped us as soon as we got into space, and
We did just sell the guy's sword to the person off the dock.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Oh, Rick.
And I point right at the captain.
oh god,
He sold his sword.
You know what? He looks around.
Swine.
We might want to take this conversation back onto my ship. Kind of looks around. I don't want any unwanting ears to maybe hear what we're talking about.
Do they do beers to go?
Idea.
Lord Luigi likes to please. I'm sure he'd be much obliged.
make it 3. And can I do a perception check to see, like, from Crick, saying that, if anyone in the bar picked up on it?
Yeah, please make a perception check.
Oh, almost a 19. That sucks. 15.
I will say, Manto does actually have a passive perception of 19. So as he begins to say this, you would notice that the man at the circular center bar closest to you all kind of turns his head around as you guys mentioned that, and then kind of turns back.
Okay.
And he just hears, "What are you looking at?"
So you push the mug out and stands up, or it kind of sits up straight, and once again kind of looks over both shoulders. Not really perceiving exactly. And then grabs his mug again, takes a sip, and shakes his head.
That's what I thought.
I just realized you can, like, ding-dong ditch people's minds with this shit.
Great. Keep drinking, buddy.
See Crux like cleaning up himself a little bit. Again, don't think I want to speak to generally in public places like this.
Oh, yes, of course. I apologize for our ignorance. Now look over at Craig. Shut up, Crick.
He begins to lean over and tells you guys, like, lean in close too. You guys are all huddled over this sweltering swine in the center of the table now, and can't help but the aroma really gets to you guys. You kind of looks over you, just like this. Yeah, okay. Focus. Looks is like, so there was a fleet of astral elf ships that visited the rock a few days before launching the attack on your world. The elves, they all gave fair warning to various captains on the rock, urging them to steer clear of your world, lest that our ships or their ships be fired upon. The elves, looks around again as he says that, comes back down. They undoubtedly left spies behind to make sure their warnings were heeded. I think, again, we should pay our tad and get out of here.
They left spies here or in Toro?
Here.
So, I know they have like their own like emperor and stuff. I'm like whispering this. Do they like? I know we're in like the lowest city. Is like the higher city like run by astral elves? Are they just like the supreme law and order?
It's not run by astral elves, but you see him like kind of like really nervous, like saying all of this here. They definitely line the pockets of those that are in charge.
Ah, super. That clears it up.
Well, gents, why don't we get our stuff and go join Commodore and his ship?
I am
Listen,
on.
Say, hey, Big Tony, how's that linguine coming along? Can we get it to go?
You see him spin around, and as he does, a plate that you didn't see, obviously or clearly behind him, comes launching across the bar in your direction. And as it's about to hit you in the face, you watch as another one of his eye beams blasts the light on it, and it stops it right in place right there, and slowly drifts right down in front of you.
Wow. That was awesome.
He gives you a 13-eyed wink and turns back around.
We take a quick little bite out of it to try it, just to see what space linguine is like before we make our way out.
He, as you're taking a bite, you're down, leaned over, and now all of a sudden, right behind you, you notice an eye stalk appear. How do you think of it, my friend?
Oh! That was terrifying. But, not bad. Pretty good.
You hear that, my friends? He says, not bad. Everyone starts chuckling in here. Not bad is my motto. How do you know?
Oh, guess I got lucky. So what do I win?
Oh, my friend, you win my friendship.
The best kind of ship. Just like think to my crash ship,
It's like
and I'm just so sad again.
he hovers away. That's a terrible joke.
So are we just about ready, you guys?
Yes, let's go.
I look.
Find something
Should we
greedy
bring
with me.
Luigi with us? Should we bring him along for this adventure and recruit him?
Well, we already had Crick's cooking. Whenever he gets along to it.
True.
But
So before we leave, I would take out my my potion of clairvoyance. I would dump out the liquid into my beer, and inside of it, is, instead of an eyeball, it's like this little ear that's just kind of bobbing around in it. And I take that in my hand or whatever, and I go up to the barkeep, and I just pound my drink real quick, and I slam down my mug, and in doing so, I cause this kind of loud ruckus. And within that moment, I slip the ear into the pocket of this gentleman. And I'm like, barkeep, that was a delicious ale. Thank you very much. I flip him a gold coin to tip him. And I'm going to use the hearing aspect of the clairvoyance spell for 10 minutes to see if, once we leave, I can hear any conversation of if he's a spy or not, and any conversation that he may have with other potential spies.
You put it right in front of the guy that looked at you?
My mug I did, but in doing so, I would like stealthily like drop the ear from the clairvoyance potion like beaker into like his pocket, so that I could try and like listen to anything that he potentially says or knows.
Okay.
If we were talking too loud.
Yeah. As you do that, and do you guys head out after that, or do you collect your things and then head out after that?
I would then turn around and be like, let's get out of here, guys.
Make a sleight of hand check real quick as you do that.
28.
Cool.
Jesus.
Slides right in there. Barely feels it.
Alright. Yeah, easy peasy. And as you do, and you guys are walking out the door, Commodore Crux leading you guys. You see, he steps out now. You maybe a little bit inebriated as you guys walked in, and enjoying himself and just having himself, a recreational kind of day. But as you guys begin to tell this story and fill his mind with these ideas, it gets a little bit of a drive in him, as if like he's ready for some sort of adventure, and he gets his pep in his step, and he begins to hustle his way back to the docks now. And as he's going, Manto, he begins to speak to all of you guys, but Manto, you get this buzzing in your ear as soon as you guys walk out. Essentially, it's like they just left. They're heading towards the market.
Hey guys, yeah, that guy in there, definitely a spy. We should not head in the direction of the market. I can hear what he is saying right now.
Okay. Appreciate you for that.
So Commodore, let's take a detour. Yeah.
He looks around. Okay then. Detour looks quickly. It kind of, you guys can see the fence right behind you. He kind of points over yonder. Detour could work, of course, but we're right there. I say if we just go through the market quick, with haste, we just get out of here. Hopefully no problems, right?
So you just putting this out there. I'm putting this in the universe. Should anything happen in this market, you are getting the biggest "I told you so" out of our boy over there.
Okay. You're right. You're probably right. Shit. What did he say? What did he say exactly? You see him kind of like reel in his mind.
He said they just left. They're heading towards the market right now.
Okay. So
he communicated that with, I'm guessing, some other spies or allies.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think it's good, Commodore, with all due respect, for anybody to keep tracking us. So if we can take a detour and avoid the market, then maybe we can get out of here undetected.
I think that's probably smart. And kind of looks around. Maybe we take a quick break and do some sightseeing real quick. Or there's the shop up top. Maybe we go in and hide out for a little bit. I'm just saying this because we're going to have to essentially walk by that area regardless to get to my ship.
There's no other way.
So maybe we do it.
Totally, but
if we just do it as quickly as possible, hopefully, or if we wait long, I just We got to make a decision now.
Let's go then. Let's go. I think.
Why
we
we
just
do
go
a
now.
quick detour where they think we're not going there, and then we run for our lives.
Did you listen to what he just said?
We're gonna have to go by it regardless.
Regardless, we
You're
have
not-
to go there.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. We take a detour so they think we're not going through the market. So when they're no longer looking at the market, then we go through the market.
Or they're setting up in the market.
So I don't think they're going to do anything in broad daylight or space light and in a full market. But they definitely want to follow us out.
Crux looks back. Wouldn't be surprised if they get some sort of immunity for the way that they are treated and treat those in charge.
I think the faster we get to the ship, the better. And if someone gets in our way, you just kind of stop talking.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You see Commodore reach over to his side, kind of pull off his jacket to reveal, tucked into his belt, this massive musket. He's like, I know what to do.
And I
Then
up my linguine. And I said, as long as I don't spill my linguine, I don't care.
Let's be
Can-
line.
That's why he wanted to detour.
I don't want to get cold.
He would like a table.
He begins
That's
to lead
right.
you guys. I'm gonna have him roll a survival check unless someone else wants to lead, but of course he's taking you guys to his ship.
Yeah, he's leading. We don't know where it is.
Okay.
As we're walking through, I'll definitely be keeping an eye on
can I?
What's the intelligence
suspicious
on wisdom?
behavior, maybe some breaker, I've got a contact, kind of that type shit.
Can I give him guidance as we're walking for the survival skill?
Thing?
Yeah, go ahead and give him guidance. You're breaking up a little bit, Carlos. Oof. It's a fun 8 total.
That was awesome guidance.
Okay, gotcha. Well, it only
All
happens once, but regardless, he gets a little bit of guidance as you guys begin to lead him. He's like, I know where my ship is. And he begins to keep on going and lead you guys through the market. And he goes up north and turns around the corner. And as he does, he passes by. And one of the ladies walking by says, Commodore Crux, no croissant for you today. He's like, sorry, miss, no time. And he keeps on running. And as he does, you guys begin to turn down the stairs right here. He says, all right, we're almost there. And as he begins to run you guys down the stairs, just around the corner, you hear, and where do you think you're going, Crux? As you see 2 astral elves turn around the corner quickly as you guys are about to make your way out into the docks finally. And they reveal, pull out 2 blades, and you see the guy down to the south with the weaponry. He says, it was them! It was them! They're the ones that sold me the blade. And these guys, or Manto, you notice from behind you, 2 other astral elves beginning to walk up. And they're like, yes, we heard about these ones from the ship. You're gonna pay for what you did, as they brandish their blades. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh yeah.
Sick as fuck. Third nat 1 in a row on initiative.
Are you
Keep
serious?
the high initiative, Luke.
Alright.
Oof.
Second.
The 23 isn't showing up online for some reason. Let me go ahead. See if I can just add to combat tracker. That'll fix it. Nope.
Yeah, I don't have Langston either. He just popped. He popped him as a 19 on mine.
Yeah.
I
Langston,
would
you
kill
roll?
for a 19.
Langston,
I
you
would do
rolled a 1
dirty
total?
things.
23 up here.
Yes.
And is everyone
I don't
else
have anything
in
to do.
appropriately? Rampu needs to roll. Oh, Crux needs to get in.
And I don't see Commodore, yeah.
Nah, not yet. 1 second.
Can the linguini roll?
Plate of linguini.
It's actually
way.
flapjack is the bowl of linguine.
That one,
Right?
that one too.
Oh my god, we're down horrendous, brother. Good lord.
Alright, so Rampu gets in there. Oh, you guys didn't get added automatically. That's weird. But you got a 4 total. Okay. All right, Manto. First, you see the 2 sneaking up behind you. They're trying to sneak up on you guys, but if your high passive perception noticed them before they could. What do you do? You muted?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
There we are.
Okay. I would turn and focus my attention on the 2 behind, and throw the old Psychic Blade for 21.
21 hits. We'll say the one on the north.
Yeah, sure. Beautiful, and that is 5 damage.
5 damage.
Bonus action. Same thing, but with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And 23. And I do a sneak attack.
Yes,
There
please.
you go. So there's 8 damage plus sneak attack. Hold on real quick. How far away are they from me?
30 feet.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just go sneak attack, regular damage. There we go. 9 more damage.
Cool.
And then I would just move like right there. And that is my turn.
Alright, so you're against that wall then. You can't go any further left unless you want to climb up that wall, but yeah, cool. Commodore Crux now, round 1, not 2. Up now with these 2 right down to the south of him. His parrot squawks out at them and says, "My friend doesn't like you." And then he squawks again and says, "And I don't like you." So he pulls out his musket and cocks it and shoots it at the guys.
You know, that's fair.
6 is gonna miss though, unfortunately. He goes and shoots it again. Oh, that's right. Actually, he is drunk right now, so these are with disadvantage. Actually, so he does fail regardless. But those, so he's God, thing's jammed. Looks over at you guys. A little help, please. As this one Astro Elf up to the north, or yeah, one south of the north one is up now. He comes 20 feet, 30 feet right here. And yeah, he's going to, as he's running up, just shoot his longbow out towards Manto. Or you know what? That's why you guys didn't add to the combat trackers, because I think I have old tokens for you guys out here.
Oh, yeah, I have 24 HP.
Yeah.
Rampo is 18.
Yeah, there
Oh,
we
yeah,
go.
you go.
I'll fix that.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
okay.
Weird.
13 to hit on Manto will not hit. He shoots again. Nat 1 will not hit either. I'll take care of it when I get to Crick's turn. This fixes, but as he shoots both of those and just misses terribly, he looks a little scared as he's close to these 2 right here with missing those shots. The yellow one to the south, though, comes running up to Crux, blade out, and goes hacking away at him. A 16 hit will hit Crux, and an 11 will miss. We'll do 21 points of damage to Crux as a big slash goes into him, and the radiance stings him, and you hear him cry, "Ah, you fucker!" And that's going to be the yellow guy's turn. The orange one comes running up now next to Crux as well. And same thing, blade out and starts swinging at him. 16 to hit, hits again, and a 19.
Can I silvery barbs the second one?
Yep, sure can. Second one will be a 12, which just hits him.
Oh my god.
Yes, he will take. Whoops. 4 plus 8, that's 12, and then. So 35 total, right? Is that math right?
Yes.
Yeah,
12 plus 13, yeah.
Crux is hurting right now after that. A couple big slashes into him, and he drops down on one knee, pushes himself back up. As the parrot squawks in his face, says, "I'm okay, little buddy." And Crick, you are up now. Let me go ahead and re-add your guys' tokens while Crick is taking his turn.
All right. So my man is hurt. So I will scooch my boot right here because I can just go around the one, and I am going to hit the first one. Which one was the first one? Hit the yellow one with booming blade. So that's going to be weapon attack, which is this. It's 18.
18 hits. Yeah, definitely hits him.
All right, so that's going to be that plus a D8.
Ooh, nice.
12. And then you will see me just kind of teleport boop, right back over here. Actually, no, I'll stay right there. Bonus action, defense matrix.
Okay, defense matrix
Kung
up.
Fu.
So you do, let's see, spells damage.
Or no, I will
one.
teleport here. I'll
Fifth
teleport
level
here.
attack deals an extra 1d8 damage to the target you hit, and the damage. Okay, so if he moves, he takes 2d8 damage.
He moves, he takes 2d8 damage. Yes.
Okay. And that was the yellow one,
Right,
right?
you guys can hear me, right?
Yes, now I can.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, the little nanobites starts crawling around you and protecting your flesh. Or did you do that?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Doing it right now.
All right. Anything else for you?
That's gonna be it.
This blue astral elf up here comes running down a little bit, gets behind this wall for just a little bit of cover, pulls his head out and takes a couple shots at Manto. A 19 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. I'll
19
use
to hit.
uncanny. Oh yeah, I'll use uncanny dodge on the first one.
Okay. First one, then you will take only 7 points of damage. Second one, you will take 19. So
Damn,
26
should be the
total.
second
This is two bolts fly through the air and pierce into you, stinging immensely as you almost get pierced into the wall behind you. Rampu, you are up now.
Okay, so I'm going to run up to this orange one right here. And I'm going to take a swing. Sword. Bam.
I'll just leave you right in that square there. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Oh, is it still dots for everyone?
Mm-hmm.
14.
Oh, there it is. 14.
14 misses.
Okay. I'm going to try again. There we go. 22.
That will hit.
And I'm going to go ahead and bonus action and snaring strike on that.
Oh, nice. So he is restrained then right away, right? Or do I have to make a save? I think I make a save or the check at the beginning of my turns.
That's 8 damage, and I do have advantage on my next attack on it, I guess, but I don't know if that counts for the ensnaring.
Well, he's restrained regardless, so you do have advantage also. But yeah, that would count on another attack on him. But yeah, you've used your 2 attack actions already and your bonus action, so you'd have to wait till your next turn to do that, right?
Yep, correct.
Cool. Anything else for you?
That's it.
Cool. Langston.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, first, I guess, to explain that, the Rampu slashes out at this astral elf, and vines extend out from his blade and wrap around him, piercing into his flesh and holding him into place, as the vines are just constricting him and restraining him into place right there.
Actually, I'd tell him, this is a taste of your own medicine for our planet, you bitch.
Okay.
I like that.
So for my turn, we are looking rough out here. Good God. I think what I'll do.
You'd have an advantage on this orange guy.
I do.
He's restrained.
I am not the best one to take advantage of that, though.
He has disadvantage on dex saves, so you're
Oh,
holy fire.
true. I think what I will do, first of all, because of what is it? Because of silvery barbs, I get to give advantage to somebody, even though the roll still hits. So I'll give that to Manto for his next turn, because that's who I was. And I was trying to protect the captain, but so you'll have advantage on your first attack. And then for my turn, with disadvantage on dex saves being the thing. Oh wait, and I already have advantage. Fuck it, I'll just go for a. I'll do a second level guiding bolt on the one who is restrained. Fuck it.
Second level guiding bolt, disadvantage dex. That's a 14.
Oh, it's actually I have to roll an
Attack
attack roll.
Oh, okay, sorry. So go for it then. Sorry.
So it's just with advantage. You're good. So let me roll that real quick. Roll. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. 20.
I've only rolled nat 20s on guiding bolt in this campaign. Nothing else.
True.
Nothing
That
else.
says something about guiding bolt.
Lead
It's well
me.
guided.
Is guided.
So, all right. So it's 5d6, right?
Shit. Yep. So I forgot because
let's
it
go ahead and
automatically
roll 5d6 just by
Yep.
itself, and then we'll add 30 to it.
30. Jesus.
49.
Holy fuck.
Like that.
The vines around that extend from Rampu's sword crumble to ash as it has nothing to hold anymore. As this astral elf just collapsed to the ground with his extreme brilliant light just completely eviscerating him where he stands, leaving a stain where his body once was.
He has been smitten. And then for my bonus action, can I use my movement to get up behind Commodore Crux here, and then giving potions, taking and giving are now a bonus action, right?
That's correct.
Woo! I will give
Wow.
him a potion of healing.
Yep. And as Johnny says, that means taking one is now a free action. No, I'm kidding. That is not the truth.
That's 2d4 plus 2. I think that's all that is. So
Correct.
let me roll that. Roll.
Uh,
Why were there 4? What the hell? Okay. Hold on. Ignore all that. There we go. 2. 7. He gets 7 back.
7 back. Beautiful. He will happily take that as you tap him on the shoulder, and he turns around real quick, gives you a nod, and you
I just like
force
two hands shove it. Take the potion.
You see him like quaff it down as quicker than you've seen anyone take a drink down. Barely has any dribble on his lip afterwards. Gives you a nod. Thank you, my friend.
It is my pleasure. Please
Anything
help me
else?
fuck them up. Nope.
All right, at the top of the round. Oh, it shouldn't
Hello.
be Commodore. It should be Manto at 23, I believe.
That's right.
Manto, you're up.
Yep. Which one did I hit? Was
You
it the
hit
one
the
in the
one,
back? Because they're both blue on my screen.
Yes, you hit the one in the back.
Okay.
Sorry,
I
I'll
will
check
continue
this
to Psychic Blade that one.
Okay.
This is with advantage. Thank you, Langston.
Yes, sir.
22 to hit.
22 hits.
You're up, baby. 7 damage. We'll go ahead and sneak attack that.
7 damage, sneak attack.
Oh, fuck yeah. 5 sneak attack damage. And then bonus action, Psychic Blade again with advantage.
1, 3, 1. That's rough.
It's alright. Hopefully we keep hitting with the 17.
17 hits.
Yeah, baby. Alright, I just need these d20s to move so I can roll for damage. Either way. There we go. There we go.
Nice.
8
There's
more damage.
Alright. As that psychic blade pierces, penetrates through his body. You know, when you see these psychic blades, they don't actually like stab into them. They like disappear into their bodies. And you see it like, rack their minds as the psychic energy convulses within them. This definitely seems to shake him up a bit. And you see as he looks a little bit fatigued and tired and, dare I say, bloodied after that.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else for you?
That is my turn.
Okay, Commodore Crux up now. Man, he's feeling it right now, being surrounded. Actually, I guess the one Astro Elf is dead next to him, so he gives a bit of a chuckle looking at the one in front of him, and he says, "Hey, friend, help me out." And he looks over to his parrot, and the parrot squawks in the face of the Astro Elf. It's like, "Nice job," as he takes a flat roll now. Musket shot. Actually, yeah, because he's been disadvantaged with the drunkenness. That misses, but now he goes and takes another shot. Come on. Shoots again, and unfortunately that one misses too. So guys, sorry, the cold ones, they've gotten to me.
Sober up, damn it.
And the Astro Elf next to Manto is up now. He takes another step forward, and as he does, brandishing the blade that glows in the light, he takes a quick slice at Manto. 7 will miss. Does another one.
I'll warding flare this next one. Fuck me. Oh well.
Well, yeah, he misses. As he goes and clings into the rock wall Manto stands in front of, unsuccessful on his attack. Let's see this one down here.
I'll warding flare this one.
Alright. 2d8. What do I have on that on for? Oh, it's if he moves. He takes that damage.
Yeah.
He will, with his blade out, goes and tries to slash at Commodore Crux. He gets blinded by a light real quick, and his slash goes wild. But still, with a massive body of Crux in front of him, he finds purchase. And the 12 is his AC. So he hits him with a 19 points of damage total, and Crux is looking hurt.
I can, with new warding flare, I can still give him 2d6 plus 3 temp HP.
There you go.
So even if that still hit him, so he'll get, boop. He'll get 10 temp HP added back to
re-roll
that.
that one, right?
Oh yeah, it's a 1 on a heal. So, meep, and I have to take this no matter what. So then 13.
13, he'll take it.
Or 12. Sorry. 12.
Oh, he's pissed about that. All right. Is that blinding light blinds the Astro Elf momentarily, but still slices into to Commodore Crux. He screams out a bit in pain, and the light then from you sears into that slash and heals it over. It's like, you all are crazy. And doesn't know what to do with that. And Crick, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna run up to this guy again. And I'm gonna try booming blading him again. I'm just gonna stay here this time. Or actually, hold on. You're gonna do it this way. I'm gonna run around him to the other side. And then booming blade him. Actions. 20.
20 hits.
That plus a d8. 10 damage.
Go Ted dancing.
Yes, sir. And he's good.
Alright. You see the energy convulsing all around his body, booming through his whole its whole inner self, and that will bring us to the Astro Elf up top. Looking a bit hurt, he comes running down. Sees Rampu out with this grasping vine ready to strike. Wants to break that from happening, so he slices down his long sword at him. An 11 will miss. He'll do it again. 16 will just miss as well. Clinging into Rampu's new lithid armor, he cannot strike and hit him, do any damage. And Rampu, as that hits you, or he attempts to hit you, what do you do in return? Do we have Rampu?
He's muted and we can't.
Start.
There it is.
I'm gonna use a lucky point to give myself advantage to swing at this jerk
Okay.
that just swung on me.
You
That is with
still
my
are concentrating on that grasping vine, so you can reapply that without. I think you can reapply without using a spell slot. It actually might not work that way.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't read that. You
Yeah,
could
I'm
do that.
probably wrong actually.
I think it's for just Hunter's Mark.
You can't reply.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'll use the lucky.
Okay.
Double sevens? Are you shitting me?
Hey man,
So
that's
fun.
lucky in Vegas, baby.
That's so annoying.
Yeah, if you're playing
That is so
craps.
fucking annoying.
Yeah, that's gonna miss, unfortunately.
Okay, and note that now lucky is not an action. It's just lucky points.
Yeah,
So I
exactly,
wasted
yeah.
lucky point, but I'm still good. So I'm gonna short sword him again. Now 20, bitch! Woo!
There you go.
Yeah, 20. Okay, and that is this.
So go ahead and just roll 1d6, and we'll add 3 plus 6 to that.
It's a 6!
Some max damage. So 12, 15 damage.
Yeah, buddy. And now I'm gonna short sword him again for my third action, and note I have advantage because I just hit him.
Okay, yeah.
Dirty 20. So close to that 20.
I saw 20, I was like, you bastard. Alright. Roll damage.
And that is 4
So
damage.
4, yep. He's looking hurt, more hurt, compared to the others, except for the one that's been eviscerated. But he's definitely looking hurt.
Except for the dead one. He
That's
looks
not
the
looking
worst.
great.
Yes,
That
yes.
guy looks totally
That
the worst
guy, you can't even see him, so you can't tell
guy
how he
that blew
looks.
out of the bunch.
All right, Langston. You want to move at all? You're good there.
I'm good.
Langston.
I will move on up to our boy Manto here, and I will do a first level cure wounds on him. So let me do that real quick.
2d8
Oh, wow.
now. Crazy.
You got the max amount. You got 19.
The good level 1 spell right there.
No,
That feels like a crit.
That's crazy.
Give me your hand.
I hold out my hand. like-
Yeah. Kiss it.
And I put swine in, and I put a piece of pork in his hand.
Taking a strong swine.
Oh man.
And then for bonus action, can I do anything fun? Anything fun I can do? Spells make it so hard to have fun bonus actions.
You can smack my ass for a little encouragement.
You know what? I will. I'll just rub the hands together and be like, "Hey!" and just right on the back and be like, "Kill him."
Thank you.
Manto, with that little bit of encouragement, what do you do?
Yep. Psychic Blade. 21.
That hits.
Can you do something for me?
You do have sneak attack.
Oh
bonus if you'd like.
yeah. Yes, I do. Let's see. Do we want to add anything to it? Nah.
This music feels like marketplace fight music.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
We're like running through the market.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm on the streets of Agrabah throwing hands.
Yeah.
Right?
8 more damage, Luke. Yeah, nice.
Yep. And then bonus action, Psychic Blade with advantage.
All right.
Oh, nat 20, baby.
Jesus.
Big money.
So 8 plus...
20.
Oh, I'm sorry, no.
Roll a
4
D4
plus...
Yeah,
So set 11 damage.
correct. Yeah. Woof. Yeah, he is looking
nat
hurt
20
after
and then
that.
nat 1 on that advantage.
Crazy. He's looking hurt, real hurt after that. Psychic Blade's piercing into him. You see him grabbing his head down, shaking back and forth, but he stands back up with his blade out. And he actually, in this moment, looks over his shoulder real quick, like for a place to retreat. Anything else for you, Manto?
No, that's it.
Alright, Crux is up. He looks at his gun and like kind of starts rubbing it a little bit. Be good to me, baby. Be good. And cocks it back one more time. Ignores the one in front of him. Says, probably not the best aim right there. Looks over at the one to the north, and he's going to give a shot at that one. Disadvantage. Gives a 6.
Jesus.
The disadvantage really sucks. From
killing
being
him.
drunk. Yeah. Looks at the gun. Come on. Rubs it one more time and shoots. Shoots wide. Almost hits Rampu, but it hits a basket right next to Rampu, and the basket explodes and the contents spill out onto the ground. And the man behind you, Rampu, yells, "My cabbages!" And the astral elf next to Manto is up now. He looks around, yeah, and sees that the one in front of Rampu is looking a bit hurt. The other one convulsing with electricity. He turns and he begins to run away. Actually, he takes a couple slashes and at Manto, 5 rough and a 10 rough, and then he begins to turn and run away.
Yeah,
That's your mother too.
That's what
talking
we
about the
think.
elf. Elf sheds a single tear.
Yeah.
With advantage. Oh wait, no, not with advantage.
Not with advantage.
So okay, let me ask you this, because Vex says, because I want to confirm this. It says you have advantage on your next attack roll against that creature before the end of your next turn.
Yeah. So before the end of your next turn, any attack that you would make against him would be with advantage. Your next turn, not your current turn. Yeah.
Right. Gotcha. Very cool. Very professional. Oh man, that was almost
short
nat
for it
20.
19 hits.
19, yeah, baby. And 10 damage.
And as he's
Nice.
running away, the blade finds purchase right in the center, like where his neck and his neck meets his shoulders and his spine, and you just watch him lock up straight, his arms drop to his side, and he falls face forward down to the ground, convulsing, lifeless though. And that will bring us to this yellow one now, with Crick beside him, who's been given a run for his money. He takes his long sword, and he has disadvantage on you.
No, he's fine on me. He's disadvantage on the gift.
Gotcha. He slashes against you, Crick. 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit, and I'm gonna repulsion shield him
Oof.
back 15 feet against the wall.
Okay, you take 20 points of damage. And 15 feet. Oh, I should have said the cabbages
15
bit
feet.
for this part. Damn. I was like, I have to make it happen at some point. And yeah, he slams
has 2
back
boxes
against
of
the wall.
cabbages.
Yep. And boom, does he fall prone or?
No, it just pushes him back. I can
Okay.
throw it in the thing and
Alright, no, no,
say
no prone.
mark it.
And he, as he slams back into the wall, he pushes himself back up, and he finds himself behind Rampu now. Quick little target, and he takes a quick
2d8 damage.
2d8. Okay. He takes. Oh yeah, because I moved. That's right. He takes 5 to hit on Crick. Or on Rampu will not hit. You can go ahead and roll that 2d8.
Alright.
11 damage.
11 damage.
Wow.
Is the booming still on him now?
That was the booming.
Okay, so that's.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, and that will bring us now to Crick.
Alright, Crick is going to run up to this one. Or I guess I'll go right here in between the two. And I'm gonna swing at the bloodied one.
Oh, you know what? They're both bloody
Just a
actually
real-
now. But yeah.
The one on the north first.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big one.
That hits.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it this way. So that's 1d8 plus 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 13.
13.
Damn.
Oh,
Damage.
that's about 20.
And then I turn to the one on the bottom, and I'm gonna pop the one on the bottom.
Nice.
16. I'm gonna roll a d4 on that.
Okay.
Built for success. 17.
And that'll hit.
And that's 4 damage, and now they both have disadvantage against everybody but me.
Nice. Both of them convulsing in place. You see them trying to get control over their weaponry, but seemingly can't get full control over it. The one to the north, feeling this, he begins to actually just knows that he can't lift up his blade properly and swing it at Rampu, so he quickly turns and tries to run. The two of you guys can make opportunity attacks if you'd like.
Yeah, buddy. And I have advantage
You do, yeah.
on that one. Short sword. Where have you? There you are.
Let him go first in case he kills it.
Rolling. Oh yeah. 22,
Yep.
and that's 7 damage.
Blades cleanly slices right through the back of him as he falls going up the stairs. Kind of slides down a little bit, leaving a little bit of trail of blood in his wake. And that one is completely dead now. It's your turn, Rampu, as you turn and see the one still convulsing, trying to pick up his weapons, hold him upright in his hands behind you.
Beautiful. And do I have advantage on him or anything with his condition or not?
I don't think so. No.
No,
Alright.
he just has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna short sword him. 13 will miss.
That's a miss.
Fuck it. I'll give myself a lucky point for advantage.
Number 2.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
There we go. I'm glad I did.
Yep,
21.
21 hits.
And that is 8 damage.
Nice.
And now I get advantage on my last one. And bam, bam.
Looking hurt.
Oh yeah, 24.
And that'll hit.
And that's 3 damage.
3 damage as you slice into his one arm holding his blade. He's barely got a grasp on it as he's convulsing in place now. He drops the blade down to the ground. You see him trying to bend to grab it, but Langston, you have a move before he's able to potentially do anything about that.
You know what? I'm gonna whip my hand axe at his face.
Hell yeah.
Does a 23 hit?
23 hits.
Tight.
I'm modest.
That's a 23 hit.
5.
And with 5 health left, how does Langston kill this last astral elf?
With being up on the stairs after seeing the work Rampu put in on him, it's all right, time for the big shot. Crick, duck! Oh, wait, and like realizing like it's already going to be above Crick's head, he already yelled duck, and it just soars directly over top and just catches the elf in the chin.
Knocks him back.
Drops to the ground.
The old man is picking up his cabbages behind him already, and the Asher elf just splays back, flies into the pile of cabbages he's cleaning up, and the man just throws his hands back down. My cabbages! And we are out of combat now at this point. Crux looks back at you guys like, gun must be jammed or something, but we gotta go! As he looks over at the docks and begins to run.
Wait 1 second, Crux. And this guy just hears in his head, don't think you're getting out of this so easily, as I throw Psychic Blade at him.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Fuck.
12 hits him.
Fuck yeah. 5 damage.
Let me look up. Yeah, go on.
Bonus action, Psychic Blade, with advantage.
I think Commoner's
25.
Commoner's at 4 hit points. So Blade goes.
I get sneak attack.
His body's on the ground, and Manto's like,
Just throwing knives
over and over.
hold on, guys, I can sneak attack. He's throwing psychic blades at this guy's limp body on the ground.
I walk up to its body, just spit on it, and just look at its face, and like get real low and just say it's been revoked. And then I'm like, all right, Crux, we can go now.
Crick now has 4 astral elf swords, and he's just walking. He sees that happen, and he goes, "Now, who are we gonna sell these to?"
Wait.
And I actually go through his pockets real quick and take my money back for the money I bought.
Yeah. You can take your money back from him, sure.
Yeah, buddy.
I turn and see Rampu doing that, and he just sees a single tear going down my face.
Crux yells, "Come on, guys! There's probably more."
You're doing a lot of crying. This
has been a rough 20 minutes at this place. I'll tell you what.
Those were happy tears, though.
Continues to lead you guys on to the north part of the dock, where you guys see a galleon ship with a massive tree growing out the back of it, in the center of it, rather. You see stately galleons, sleek cutters that resemble flying fish, and warships built to look like hammerhead sharks that line the docks of Brawl here. And Crux, though, he waves his arm towards a craft that seems to be a little bit more modest in comparison. Ship's sails are patchworks of mended canvas, while its hull seems barely held together by thick vines that bind it like rope. The strangest feature, though, as I mentioned, is this full-grown tree that sprouts from the aft deck in the center. As he gets on board, and as you guys all run up past him, past the deck, he says, "It's the second wind," as he declares pridefully at it. He says, "Isn't she something?"
Yeah. How the hell did you get a tree to grow in this boat? This is insane.
And as he kind of looks at you, is like, "What are you talking about?" And coming from behind the tree, you guys see a tiefling come walking up, and a Hadozi, a monkey-like humanoid kind of creature. And as you guys all walking up, the tiefling says, "Oh, hold on, Crux. What's going on here?" He says, "Sorry, Tell. Change of plans. I know that you're borrowing the ship, but we're gonna have to take this." He says, "Hold on, Crux. We had a deal. I had this ship for 40 more days. And besides, how are you going to run it without a first mate?"
I see Crick just perk up.
Well, if you need experience running ships, I am a captain myself. And have been sailing all my life. And Crick over here has proven to be quite worthy of being a good first mate.
Crick is already just pulling on random ropes and shit, and he starts loading the cannons, and he's just going at it at this point.
Hold on.
Look at him go.
This is all good and everything.
Don't touch that one, Crick.
But Crux, we had a deal, and I have arrangements out there. If you guys were taking the ship, I'm gonna be out on money, and who's gonna pay for that?
Well, why don't we just go make that money? As he starts.
Yeah, we'll help you on your quest, but we don't really have time to diddle-daddle. We do have to go, I believe. They are
Crux is like,
elves trying to kill us.
And
Crux-
you see Crick holding like 3 astral elf swords at this point in time while he's doing all this stuff.
Crux is like, you see these are Astral Elf blades. Can someone else explain? I'm sorry. I'm too heated right now.
We need your ship to escape the astral elves. We will help with what you need done, and then we need to go fuck up some elves. Good? Work for you?
They killed our planet Toril, and we killed them.
She just looks around at you guys. Was your planet that they were talking about taken?
Are you a spy too?
No. Crux looks over. No, Fel is she's one of the best of us. Trust me. She's invaluable. But Fel, please, someone please make a Langston, you were the one saying it. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
All right. $17.
Yeah.
Ain't bad.
She looks at you guys like, it's a large sum of money I'm gonna be losing out on if we take the ship right now. But I can sense the urgency, and if you guys are willing to at least pay up the rest of my lease payment, I had 400 gold pieces. We can get going now.
Ooh. Yeah, well, we won't give that to you now, but we can certainly help you eventually.
We can negotiate the price of the lease down the line.
Crux says, Fel, we don't have time to deal with these negotiations. You'll get the money. I've always been good for it, have I not? She looks at him. Crux, you really owe me one this time. And he kind of smacks his hands together. You heard him flinch, and you see the Hadozi pop up, leaps on up, and his tail kind of whips around. Get on down to the Spelljammer helm and get us out of here. And Flinch says, aye, aye, Captain, and jumps on down and runs away down to the lower deck of the ship. And it's at this point, Crux looks over at you guys and is like, we made it just in time. As you guys look at the back end of the docks, and you see from the distance a couple fleets of astral elves coming running down to the lower city, and it's just then the ship begins to lift off the docks here and sail off into wild space once again. Let me turn off this combat music real quick and get you guys switched over actually. Yes, hit that record. Exploration music sounds good for right now. Alright, so you guys continue on into wild space once again, leaving the Rocker Brawl in a hurry after these Astral Elves are seemingly following you guys and looking out for you guys, escaping Toril and attacking one of the Star Moth ships that they have in their control, and of course leaving some of these their companions and allies dead in the streets of the Rocker Brawl. Definitely getting a little bit of attention, but Crux seems to be in high spirits right now. The alcohol seems to be wearing off of him, and you see him kind of like going around adjusting things here and there, talking all excitedly about the task at hand. And he says, alright guys, so I have a plan. We're going to need to travel to another wild space system called Doom Space. This is where the Xaryxian Empire are assembling their coalition. Now, I believe that our only hope of saving your planet lies with joining that coalition. Infiltrating it, if you will.
And how would one go about infiltrating such a coalition?
Oh, that's the thing. We're gonna have to get there to find out. I have some friends that have owe me some favors of sorts. I don't know much about Doomspace in itself, though, but we're gonna go ahead and meet with a friend of mine, a cartographer named Topola. She lives out on a lonely little asteroids of hers. She has her own little wizard tower there, but I have a feeling she'll be able to provide us with a map of Doomspace and a little bit more helpful information.
I see, and wouldn't our identities by now be spreading out? That we might be wanted by said coalition?
You're potentially right. It's a possibility. However, we do have our friends here, Flinch and Fell, maybe able to help, and of course, myself, I don't think, we did get in that little bit of a tiff back there, but I don't think, myself is really wanted quite yet. But I think we should be able to, disguise ourselves and potentially infiltrate. But we'll take it one step at a time. I just know we need to get to Doomspace first and foremost. And to do that, I need to know how to get there. He begins to laugh.
Well, your guess is as good as mine.
Well, yes, that's why we're going to get to my friend Topola. And she'll be able to help us with a star map of sorts. But her tower is all the way at the very edge of the wild space system that we're currently in, so gonna be a little bit of a travel.
I would turn to Rick, and in his head alone, I would just say, should we tell him about the egg that they were trying to find that we have?
Kind of look around. There's a lot of people out here, and go, maybe we can tell him in private.
I do feel as if that is an important part of why they were coming after us, why this whole thing kind of started, and maybe he has information on the egg.
That is true. Do you think we can trust this crew that seems to be wanting money?
Well, I'm not opposed to telling him specifically in private, not in front of Flinch and Fletch. But regardless, I just feel like as if it's important to let him know about the egg.
I agree. I think we need to get a little bit more information on this dragon egg.
Alright. So guys, continue traveling on. As I mentioned, the Crux seems he's got this new venture to occupy his thoughts and raise his spirits. He goes around with purpose on the ship and authority, barking out a bit of orders, like the military commander that he once was. And he looks over at the tree, and you see him begin talking to the tree in the center of the ship. And as you guys notice, as he's talking to the tree, he seems to be having like a very animated conversation with it. And you guys are like, what the hell is he doing? And you look up and you notice that the tree, in the center of its massive hulking trunk, in the center of its body, you see a human-like face there, moving about and talking and speaking to him right back. And it's not until you guys get a little bit closer to it that you notice all these immense details, and you hear it speaking to him with this deep voice. Commodore Crux, my roots have been growing deep and long, for as long as the stars have been shining bright. If you will say that Doomspace is where your new friends need to go, then thus shall it be. We shall go to Doomspace and take care of the Astro Elves once and for all. And you see, as he says that, Crux kind of like shudders a little bit this time. And you hear him kind of mutter a little to himself. I guess maybe maybe Manta would be the only one to hear this with his high passive perception. But he says, Starbow, things are bound to turn out differently this time. He kind of gives him a nod and pats onto the tree and walks away and starts giving orders once again to Flinch and to Fell and everyone. And as he begins to turn around and speak with you guys about what's been going on, Manta, once again, as you're facing in his direction, you can't help but notice, closing in from behind the ship is a gigantic bioluminescent jellyfish-like creature with a flamboyantly dressed figure standing inside the glassy dome of its head.
Brooks. And I just kind of like point. What the fuck is that?
He kind of looks at it. He's like, "That's an aesthetic. Flinch, we need to go."
What is it?
He yells down, "Flinch, we need to go fast." He looks over at you guys. He says, "This is it's a symbiotic creature of a Rygar, probably an ally of the Astro Elves, and well, they're known to take down spelljamming warships and ships with ease. We need to go now." And as soon as he says that, you see this magical doorway appear on your guys' ship, right in front of you, and out of it comes this flamboyantly dressed figure, brandishing a trident, and the doorway closes behind him, and the sparkling light surrounds all around the figure, and he says, "Heading to Toplos Tower, are we? I don't think so. My friends in the Xaryxian Empire don't want you meddling in their affairs. But forgive me, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Halstein. When the elves came looking for a suitable world to nourish their dying star, I suggested yours. Well, it isn't every day I get to witness the destruction of a planet. I promise it will end beautifully, even if you're not alive to see it." And that is where we will pick it up the next time we get together.
This bitch.
This bitch, indeed. Someone is playing a synthesizer outside right now and is making crazy sounds.
I definitely heard that a couple times.
Can you hear that?
I also heard a cat. Someone have a cat?
Yep.
It wasn't me.
Sorry, the cat is me, and he's a vocal little bugger.
I was gonna say.
Amazing. Well, yeah, you guys see what Crux, what you guys know is a Rygar, this creature, appear right in front of you guys. This Rygar, it kind of looks like it would be a descendant of a cephalopod, some sort of like octopi-like creature, but in humanoid kind of form. Very like bioluminescent in ways, freckles that glow like that, and kind of limbs that are very cephalopod-like. And we'll see what they have in store for you all when we get together the next time.
Yeah.
Woo.
Cool?
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Anything to add before we close it out for the night?
Nope.
Good game?
Fucked up
Great.
them elves.
Yeah, you did. For sure.
Much easier that time.
Yeah, level 6 this time, yeah, for sure. Awesome, guys. Good game. On our way to Toplos Tower in the Doom space. We'll see what happens, though, with this encounter when we get back together next Sunday, y'all. So,
Alright.
everyone have a good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. And look out for those goblins on the stairs. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.
Later, Gators.
Later.
Bye.